She tucked the wig in her dress pocket. Sick. You're sick. Let's hope that Holy Spirit caught you, baby, because why is you snatching your wig in church? I bet you feel like a freaking $2 fool. Nothing to do with you. He wasn't talking to you, boo. He was talking to Lena. Mind your business. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl, Richgirlred, and I'm back with another one. So today we are doing my new segment to my channel. Is the AITA, and by the A already reads. I am so excited for this 30-day challenge today. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and I am excited for this video today. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. Today, the video title is Mind Your Wigging Business. Okay, so 2 stories about wigs. Let's go ahead and get into it. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for staying down with me. 600 subscribers, and we are all the way on the way to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. We are on our way. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the stories. So the first read for today is, am I the a-hole for saying my coworker was wearing a wig? From what it sounds like already, babe, you just might be. I, 34 female, work in a small do-it-all store with this girl named Lena. Lena wears those beautiful makeup looks and always has her hair styled and done. She put hair in quotation marks. I don't like that. If it's on her head, it's hers. Period. It's no secret that Lena usually wears wigs, as it is safe to assume someone in their early 20s doesn't have hair down to their knees in a different color every other week. Recently, her hair is black, very fluffy and long, and it touches her bum and wavy. I assumed it was a wig. A regular who hadn't met Lena, she is still fairly new, came in and started chatting up to her. We were all in a photo having a chat, and he kept complimenting her hair and makeup and saying she's too gorgeous to work here. I jokingly said, maybe I should wear a long wig too to get all these compliments. Bitch. Excuse me? You said you should, that girl. Would you say anything about that girl having a wig on? First of all, second of all, why was you in it's giving messy. Cause why was you in that conversation? That have nothing to do with you. He wasn't talking to you, boo. He was talking to Lena. Mind your business. First of all, let's go ahead. Cause mind your business. Hello. Lena stared at me a moment and asked what I meant. I motioned to get her hair, and she pulled her bangs up to reveal her natural scalp and hairline. She tugged it, and her forehead and scalp moved. It was her hair. It was pretty awkward after. And as we were leaving, Lena asked why I assumed her hair was a wig. I told her it's because she usually wears one, and it's not culturally uncommon for women to wear wigs. She shrugged and said, yeah, that makes sense, and things are the same as they were. Like I said, y'all, grammatical errors, so I'm trying to read through it and take out the errors. However, the regular that was there during the interaction and has been pretty weird to me. I asked him if I'd done something wrong, as he usually's been very kind and friendly to me. We usually chatted about movies and anime, and now he's very standoffish. He said he doesn't like my mean girl attitude, and that even if Lena was wearing a wig, that doesn't take away from her beauty. Now, you sat up there and said that girl was wearing a wig, and the whole time that was her hair. She lifted up her bang to show you her hair. I bet you feel like a freaking $2 fool, because you is. Why would you say that's her? Because you don't know, honestly, even if she does wear wigs, 1, that's none of your business. 2, why would you say that in front of a customer? That's unprofessional. Whether you thought it was a little joke. I don't like backhanded jokes because it's not funny. Like, you thought it was funny, but it's not funny. You sounded like the a-hole right now. Just being honest. Let's get back into it. Even if Lena was wearing a wig, that doesn't take away from her beauty, nor was it my business to try and to put her on blast. My other co-workers, sans Lena, so they're on Lena's side, think he's kind of right, and that even if Lena was wearing a wig that day, it wasn't my business to share or make a joke of it. Lena may be insecure about her hair or have a condition, and pointing it out could have been mortifying for her. I pointed out that that's not the case, as Lena's hair is obviously healthy and pretty. They said even if that wasn't the case, it still wasn't my business. I'm torn. Lena hasn't said anything about it, but I feel iffy. Is she the a-hole? What do y'all think? Y'all let me know down in the comments, but I definitely feel like she's the a-hole. I'm gonna go through and read some comments, and we're gonna see what the commenters on we're gonna see what the comments on Reddit, the commenters on Reddit think. Lord, y'all, I'm a little tired. I just got off work, so my brain is a little foggy. But we're gonna see what the comments on Reddit say, and let's see what the first comment says. I'm trying to find one. Okay, one of the comments says, it's safe to assume someone in their early 20s doesn't have hair down to their knees and different color every other week. What? I'm 22 and I have hair down to my knees. Also, dyes exist. Is this your first day on earth? Even if Lena was wearing a wig that day, it wasn't my business to share and make a joke of it. Ding, ding, ding. You're the a-hole. I definitely agree. It was not her place to say anything about that girl's hair. It was not her place. It wasn't her place, period. Like, you had no business saying that about that girl. Like, and the fact that you don't see that is a problem. It did kind of give Mean Girl. It did kind of give like shabby and shady. It did kind of give like nasty. Not gonna lie, like it wasn't cute at all. It gave the a-hole. Sorry. We're gonna read one more comment and then we're gonna move on to the next story, because this one doesn't have an update, so we're gonna move on to the next story. I bet OP thinks that long hair is a little kid thing. I decided to grow my hair long when I was 4, and it's been long ever since. I was about 15 the first time I got asked, isn't it time you cut your hair off? Like it was just an accepted thing that you did when you grew up. I was 26 when a hairdresser went rogue and just chopped off all my hair at shoulder length. I was pissed. That was 3 years ago, and my hair still isn't as long as it was before. The great hairdresser massacre. So this person, I'm guessing, is citing and saying that they're the a-hole. I personally agree. I feel like she was the a-hole. I feel like she was out of line. I feel like she shouldn't have said that, and I feel like it literally had nothing to do with her. So why would you insert yourself? I kind of just feel like you kind of just wanted to insert yourself in this situation, and it really didn't have anything to do with you, and you got what you asked for. So she's the a-hole. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know down below, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next story. If you've made it this far into this video, I love you so much. I thank you for watching my video, getting that watch time up, and I thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. If you want to subscribe, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and do that. Hit the notification bell so you can know when I post tomorrow, and make sure that you like and comment as well. Make sure you share it to a friend. And I thank y'all for all the support. Let's go ahead and get into the next story. All right, y'all, we are moving on to story 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. Am I the a-hole for pulling my wig off in the middle of church? Lord have mercy. Let's hope that Holy Spirit caught you, baby, because why is you snatching your wig in church? Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, this whole situation is such BS to me, but apparently I was being rude, so I'll ask for some outside opinions. I, 17 female, wear wigs. Not because I don't have an amount of hair that I accept, but because my hair breaks easily in harsh conditions, and I'm trying to keep it healthy. Everyone knows I wear wigs, and it's no secret. When my hair was at its longest, I preferred to wear it in side parts. My mom preferred it in middle parts. It was easy to tell which one of us did my hair due to this fact. So to this day, I wear my hair and wigs in side parts. My mom bought me a new wig for Christmas. It was really nice. Easily my favorite wig. I put it on for a social event and my mom stopped me and told me to go fix it. I asked what was wrong. She said my part wasn't in the middle. I told her I knew and it was on purpose. She wouldn't let me leave until I put it in the middle part. I feel like that's kind of controlling because it's like, it's not that deep. Middle part, side part. I understand some certain parts look better depending on, you know, what kind of hairstyle you're doing or whatever like that, but it's really not that deep. Like if she likes to wear her hair a certain way, whether it's middle part or side part, it's really not that deep in my opinion. But I'm not a parent, so an actual parent may feel different in this case, but let's go ahead and read the rest of the story. Every time I wore the wig on the side part, she would make me put it in the middle. Her reasoning, I bought the wig. Therefore, it's my wig that you're using. Wear it how I want. No, ma'am. Why would you buy something to just use it later on to manipulate your child into doing what you want to do with it? Then you should have bought it for yourself. I don't like that. I feel like that's manipulation. I feel like that is not good parenting because you're teaching your kids that it's okay to be manipulated by somebody in order to get what you want to get. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't think that's cool at all because honestly, it's not that deep. Like I said, I feel like it's a form of control. And it's almost like you bought your daughter that wig because she said at the beginning that she liked her hair one way, her mom liked her hair in another way. And it's almost like, you know, your daughter, like wigs. So you bought her a wig just so she would wear her hair in the style that you wanted to wear her for. So it's almost like you knew what you were gonna do when you bought that. Like you knew that you were gonna hang that over her head, which is not cool at all. And it's just like, why did you even buy me the wig if you were just gonna hang it over my head that you bought it in and I have to wear it in a certain kind of way? You lost your rabbit mind. Who buys a gift for somebody and then tells them, oh, I bought it, so you have to use it in this way? Then you can have that ain't gonna get back. Like, I don't want it at that point. Like, that defeats the purpose of giving somebody something because it's no longer yours, it's no longer in your possession, and you no longer have control over it. So I just feel like it's kind of bizarre. But let's go ahead and read the rest of the story. Okay, so therefore, it's my wig and wear how I want. Middle parts are just not my style. They make my forehead look big. Side parts help camouflage it, and I like having one eye covered sometimes. We were in church one Sunday, and I stepped out to use the restroom. She followed me outside and told me to fix the wig while I was in there so the part was in the middle. I said no. Because the side part worked with the outfit, she kept repeating it and repeating it. Finally, she said, if you're not going to listen to me, then give me the wig. You don't deserve it. Okay, so I took the wig off and handed it to her. I know that's right. I went about my business and then went back into the church with my braids very obviously exposed. A lot of people were whispering about it, and it didn't help that my mother walked in and tucked it into her dress pocket. I'm screaming. She said I embarrassed her and made a big deal out of nothing. Are you serious? You the one who made the big deal. You literally you gave her the ultimatum. You gave her the ultimatum that you're either going to wear the wig how I want you to wear it or take it off. She chose to take it off. So how did she, like, you literally sound freaking insane. You're manipulative. Like, absolutely. And I'm not going to use the word people always, like, the narcissist, the narc word. I'm not going to say she's that because I don't know her mom. But she sounds very manipulative. This is manipulation. No. Like, now she tucked the wig in her dress pocket. Sick. You're sick. You're sick, clearly. Like, she said I embarrassed her and made a big deal out of nothing. That I should have just listened when she said fix the wig. I told her I did listen. just not to the instructions she wanted me to listen to. Am I the a-hole? Man, hell no. I don't think she the no, absolutely not. You gave her a present with conditions. That is not a present. That's not a present I want. You can have it back. Not the a-hole. I honestly feel like she handled that very well. She could have been a lot more disrespectful about it. And yeah, especially for a teenager, she could have been a lot more disrespectful about it. But the fact that you gave her a wig just to be like, oh, it's my wig and you're gonna wear it how I want it, like, are you freaking insane? Are you cool? Are you kosher for real? Like, is something wrong with you? Is something going on up here? Like, seriously, like, what is wrong with you? Like, what? Do you know how sick you gotta be? Like, what is wrong with you? No. Oh my gosh, absolutely not. Yeah, she is crazy. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments before we close out this video. Comments say, not the a-hole, that was a conditional present, and how your mom acted and reflect of that. I'm sorry, y'all, some of these that, and you ended up doing as she said with the then give it back request. Some people are not, it's grammatical errors, but basically, yes, the present did have conditions, and she didn't respond how she thought she was going to respond. You did definitely give her, like, her mom definitely gave her an ultimatum, and I think she thought she was just going to do the middle part, and you got mad because she chose the other option. Like, you gave her an option and she chose the one that you didn't want her to choose. Like, I don't know what else. Like, what else do you want her to say? Excuse me. Let's read another comment. Not the a-hole. Your mom gave you something, then demanded that you do what she wanted with it. That's not really a gift to you, OP. Wear the wig how you like it. Rock that thing with the side part. I know that's right. Period. Because I'm rocking the side part. What are you saying? You gave it to me. I'm gonna wear it how I want it. I'll throw some bleach in it if I want to, and dye it and something. Like, how are you gonna tell me how to wear something you gave me? That is crazy. Like, it's a gift. Like, no, absolutely not. I don't understand why people give gifts with conditions. Like, at this point, keep it. I don't want it. Let's see. I'm gonna read one or two more comments. That's not malicious compliance. If anything, it was wickedly controlling on the mother's part. Good grief. Let your children wear their hair how they want it. People complain that kids don't know how to do anything for themselves, and then we have parents dictating where the part can be on their head. OP is 17. They should be able to decide how to wear their hair on their head for themselves. And if mom doesn't like it, mom can have it back. It wasn't a real gift. Not the a-hole. I completely agree. Not the a-hole at all. One more comment. Not the a-hole. I like how you embarrassed her and made her a big deal out of nothing. Yet she was the one that freaked out. Literally, like, it's so crazy how she really tried to turn it and flip it and twist it and make it seem like she's the one who was being disrespectful. She's the one who was like not being compliant. You're literally trying to manipulate this girl to wear her hair how you want her to wear it. Y'all, that is the end of this video. I had so much fun reading these stories. I honestly think I'm gonna have to start doing more of these. I have fun reading these stories. I always have fun recording, y'all. But I'm definitely gonna have to do more hair horror stories because that was fun. It was fun to read, and that last one really was funny. I'm definitely gonna try to find some juicier ones. But y'all make sure y'all have a great holiday. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Have a great holiday. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. If you have a long weekend, if you're like me and you're working tomorrow, make sure you enjoy your work day. Video, make sure you put a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share it to a friend. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for everything, and I will see y'all in the next one.